Junk bonds are called junk bonds because they are issued by potentially riskier borrowers. When times are really good, growth is through the roof, everybody's making a ton of money, those junk bonds are going to have a pretty low yield. Right now, the interest rate on the US government 10-year bond is right around 4.3%. So junk bonds are going to be similar to that. They're going to be a little bit higher because you are taking on a little extra risk by loaning to a high-risk corporation versus the US government, who has the force of violence behind them and can always collect their taxes through force if they need to pay you back. But at the end of the day, when times are really good, you're not going to get that much more of a premium by loaning your money to a small corporation instead. However, if times turn sour and growth starts to slow, and bankruptcies start to pop up all over the place, and delinquencies and defaults are everywhere, at that time, junk bonds will probably see their yields go up. And bond funds like HYG that invest specifically in that high-yielding corporate debt will probably see a severe decrease in their price. And if we look at a longer-term history of a fund like HYG, you can see that happens fairly often, and most recently, the sharpest decline was in 2020. Armed with this knowledge, a very common metric that is used to predict recessions is simply the difference between the yield on safe debt like treasuries and the yield on riskier debt like junk bonds. And that difference is called the spread.